The essence of classic leadership is to apply logic to a given challenge. First thing is not your mindset, it is not your communication skills or your attitude to whatever. The very first thing is to rely on your own capability of logic thinking. That is what Seneca in ancient Rome 2,000 years ago and Sunzu in ancient China 2,500 years ago have in common. Trust your own intellectual capabilities and do calculations. Second in classic leadership is that you are fast and efficient. And to be fast and efficient, that requires tools ready to use and not start designing tools when you need them. In other words, to be efficient, you do need a trained scheme. You need trained leadership as a skill. You cannot think about how to approach a challenge when the challenge is in front of you and the clock is ticking. True leaders just know that every challenge breaks down into A, an intention, and B, people who need to turn that intention into reality. An intention cannot turn itself into reality. The intention needs people to become a reality. Therefore, leaders start examine those two elements, intention and people, and start asking questions before looking for various solutions. That is called creating awareness. And this awareness is the underlying for all leadership. The opposite of awareness would be ignorance. You don't know about the people around you. You don't know what they're doing, how busy they are, how much effort it takes to do what they have to do. You're not really connected to them because, and I've seen it many times, you feel it is unprofessional to be connected to your people and show them who you really are, which is required to connect. I don't know where this is coming from, but I've seen it many times. People believe to be a leader, you need distance. Well, actually, the opposite is true. And there are also many managers that just see the goal, but not where they are. Even worse, some of them are proud to ignore the current situation. And then you get sentences like, I don't care about this, but this is what we have to do. And the funny thing is, this is in business and industry. In business and industry, ignorance seems to be much more accepted than in any modern army. Not knowing the situation you're in, not being connected to your people, not taking care of your soldiers, that definitely will slow down your career in any modern army. Not so much in the industry. Of course, if you talk about skills and competence in leadership, there are different areas of competence. Let's run them through quickly. First, there is a social and communication competence, which is for sure very important. And without it, you will face difficulties leading a team. Does not mean a shy person cannot lead a team. Second, there is personality competence, meaning your own motivation, your discipline, your ability, very important, your ability to control your emotions. Third, there is your expertise in the field you want to be a leader in. I consider myself a trained user of the scheme I provide here. It's hardwired to my brain for over 30 years now. And that scheme is a constant companion. Going to the supermarket, it's there. Bringing kids to sports, it's there. Driving to work, it's there. It's always there. But of course, I cannot be a leader of a cruise ship or a football team. Why? Because I have zero expertise in those areas. You do need expertise. Most people understand that one, but do the mistake vice versa. Just because you're good at your job and just because you do excellent, that doesn't mean you can be a manager of people doing exactly that job. That is a common mistake. I talked about it. And then there is the field of competence, last not least. There's a kind of field competence. meaning you have to show some sort of professionalism in leadership. Don't be surprised if things go not by the book. That is where experience comes in. All those aspects have to be in balance if you want to be a successful manager in industry. But if you don't have a trained scheme of approaching daily tasks and don't know how to quickly formulate a resolution, can't see the difference between execution communication scheme and just a trigger word on the other side, all those competences I named before are pretty irrelevant, I'm afraid. And I see this every day. Managers blindly reacting to emails, coming prepared but wrongly prepared or completely unprepared to meetings, exercising ignorance by giving tasks not thought through, and in the end, those managers will work late hours because they have to do the tasks themselves because their people can't really help them. And those managers are mainly not victims of their surrounding incompetence, they will name it that way, but they are victims of their own ignorance, mainly. And the solution is to sit down for half a day, watch these videos, and learn the scheme provided here, and then use it. It might be worth a try. And if you think there's something missing, adjust it, modify it, it's yours. But the 3 steps called awareness, planning, communication, I do not negotiate that. If you're good, you apply the scheme. If you want to be excellent, you train your people in the scheme. But be careful. If your team knows the scheme as well, they will ask you substantial questions next time. Teaching the scheme will get you a robust organization for sure. Question is, can you as a manager handle a team of trained leaders? My personal opinion of that, classic leadership got out of fashion not because it is related to hierarchic old school thinking, but because if you implement that, you might feel some pressure from the leadership competence of the people you are supposed to lead. Suddenly, managers become truly transparent. My name is Wiekhorst. Thank you for watching my videos.